The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
If you're hanging your hat on the financials, it's a straw hat at best, and it can get blown off real quick.
It'll get blown off real quick. Hey, welcome to Phil's Gang, Coast to Coast. Oops, sorry. Coast to Coast around the world, whatever. There's so much going on right now. I'm telling you, I don't know where to begin. It's unbelievable. It's just nuts. It's crazy. The first thing you got to look at is the banks. This is what they don't want you to know. The banks lead everything. Remember, the banks are in deep trouble. They've been in deep trouble since the bailout in 2008. They never fixed them. And when you keep driving interest rates lower and lower and lower to make money cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, so you give it to CEOs so they can buy their own shares, so that they can prop their stocks up, so the CEOs, their partners, and the biggest shareholders make a fortune by the rest of Main Street just goes into debt. It doesn't work. I mean, you got to have banks leading. Think about this. Everybody asks, what's the market going to do? Well, I got my phase 2 of my 4 segments on my YouTube page. Did we post it yet, this second one? I have a brand new posted phase which tells you what is the market going to do and answers the question, what is this market going to do? What is it going to do? So it's the second phase. We just posted a few minutes ago. It's great. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to be a member. It identifies what's happening and what's going to happen in the future. Everybody who's got a question, gee, what do you think is going to happen? The answer is in there, right in there. Go to my site, my YouTube site, philsgang.com, and you'll get the answer, all the answers you need to know about what's going to happen in the future. Explains everything. And it's called Phil's Take. And you'll see one April 5th. That was my first one. This one today, of course, is the 17th. So let's begin with, the banks. If you go back, you always have to go back in time. If you go back to 2008, think about the bailout. The bailout, again, it was the banks. They had to bail them out. That's what they were worried about, bailing out these banks. They have to fix the financial system. Well, they never fixed the financial system. The only way they should have, it would have been fixed if they let the banks, the weakest banks, go broke, go into bankruptcy. That would have been fantastic, because if they let them go into the bad banks, there was only a handful. Yes, they're big banks, but there was 8,000 other banks standing by that were healthy that would take all those assets. But by bailing out the big banks, that was the mistake, because, again, it's the same thing was going to repeat itself down the road. There's no question about it. All they did is keep kicking the can down the road to here we are again. Nobody wants to go into a recession. See, when Bush saw these banks collapse, he should have said, look, we're going to let these go into a recession. Then what happens when you go into a recession? You get rid of all the weakest banks. You get rid of all the weakest companies. And then you rebuild. All that money is allocated to the right source. The money that's allocated to those companies and those banks that were managed perfectly, they were managed well, let's now give them that money. Doesn't that make sense? Why the hell do you sit there and you have these banks that are going broke, you have these companies that have been mismanaged, and you're going to sit there and give them the money, not the people who are successful? That's exactly what's wrong with happened in 2008. It's happening now. You start giving the people who made the bad decisions a reward. And the people who made the right decisions, who are still standing, they get screwed. That's what happened in 2008. And that's why we're going through a crash now, because they never fixed it. Because Baby Bush was not willing to let us go into recession, to clean out all the bad banks, let them go into bankruptcy, let all those bad companies go into bankruptcy, and take all those assets, all that money, and let's reallocate it. He wasn't willing to do it because his father and his whole family was involved in banking. Federal Reserve wasn't willing to do it because, remember, Federal Reserve is not federal. They reserve nothing, and there's a whole bunch of partners that own the Federal Reserve. They're the 1/100th, the 1 percentile, the richest people in the United States, and they own all these banks. They own all these banks. Remember, the members who own or operate the Federal Reserve, who control our interest rates, who control the printing of the money, who decides who's going to get bailed out and who doesn't, it's a private organization. So they're going to bail their own banks out. They're going to bail the companies out that they have most shares in. That's why they got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. So we're going to go through this again, another bailout. The same banks are going to get bailed out again. The same companies are going to get bailed out again, and we can't grow the economy. That's why we never grew the economy from 2.9% in 2008 to 2.9% here we are in 2020. That's the problem. Look, it's not. You don't need to be a genius. You don't have to go to college to figure out economics. I mean, you have a company. And that company, it produces a product. And from those profits, you want to make sure a good portion of those profits go into business investment. And from business investment, they go into, that helps increase productivity. And from productivity, wages increase. And when wages increase, where's that money go? It goes two areas. One, it goes to savings. That's the savings banks. And then from the savings banks, they fund all the new startup businesses. And then, of course, the rest of the money goes into the economy by spending. So, but at least a lot of the money goes into savings, and a lot of money, and the money sure goes into spending, but the important thing is make sure some of this money goes into savings. But the most important thing, these profits that they make go into business investment. But no, what do? Starting in 2008, everything changed. Everything changed in 2008. They decided, well, wait a minute, let's not do that, okay? Let's not take these bad banks, okay, and let them go into a bankruptcy, or these companies go into bankruptcy. Let's not go into recession. Let's bail them all out. And so the problem is that the way the economy works, where you take profits and you increase that productivity, decrease wages, to increase the economy. That hasn't happened. That hasn't happened since Bush years. After that crash, we just kept going. We just kept propping the same problem up. We just propped up the banks. We propped up the bad companies. Here, 12 years later, the same companies are in trouble. The same banks are in trouble. The same money is in those same bad businesses and bad banks. They didn't take it away from them in 2008. They're not going to take it away from them in 2020. Why? Just like I said a moment ago. Because the owners of the Federal Reserve, they own the shares. Congress, a lot of congressmen, they own the shares of these failures. So you can never grow the economy. That is the problem. And quantitative easing, the plan is, let's do QE. Oh, God, let's print all this money and let's make sure that we give the money to CEOs, and they can, every time they get a bad quarter, they can reduce the number of shares they have, so their earnings then are spread over less shares, so their price keeps going up, the stock keeps going up. Next quarter comes, they got another bad quarter. Oh, let's give them some more money. Give them even more money. Print more money, give it to them again, and they'll reduce their shares some more. And then, instead of the stock going down, it's going to go up. And this is what they've been doing since 2008. It's called a man-made bubble. And now they got so much debt, the bubble popped. It wasn't the virus. Will you stop saying it's the virus? It was the debt from all this QE. Quantitative easing is always dangerous, and you're always going to end up right back where we are now, screwing Main Street. We'll be right back. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart, tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Look, it is a terrible thing when you lose money in the stock market, when you didn't know how to get out in time and no one told you to get out in time. And worse, not only get out in time, but turn your position so you're taking advantage when the market goes down, so you're making money. It's called shorting. That is a terrible thing. Now, if you go and take a look at what's going on right now, these banks, if you take the banks, all the banks, and you look at the ETFs, whether it's XLF or KRE or KBE, all the banks, they are going. This is where the problem lies right here. This is why this market is going to go back and test the bottom. Now, obviously, as the market goes up, all the nonsense they're doing to push the market up as hard as they can, we're making money. Yeah, we're making money. I mean, think about it. We've been in our gold stocks with this market crashing. We've been in our gold stocks. We're up 12%, 27%, 24%. We bought some McDonald's. We're up 15%, 26% in Starbucks. We bought Netflix early on, 30% return. Apple, 12%. Microsoft, 19%. Facebook, 13%, because we knew which stocks were going to benefit from this. We just bought, I told my members a couple of days ago to make sure they buy healthcare stocks, TNDM. They're already up 8%. And I also told them to buy utilities like Duke. They're already up 3%. So I'm telling my members, we're going to let them keep pushing this market up artificially any way they can. Let them push it up. Rumors, like today, they found a cure already, right? First thing this morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, Gilead Sciences found this cure, right? Or positive. Let me tell you, those things don't last, okay? From the first announcement, you know how many years this is going to go through before it's even usable? What you do is you buy on the rumor. So today the market rallied. My charts, they're showing buy green. Those stocks, those are the ones we're going to focus on. But we always know the market is going to go back and test the bottom again. But we haven't got to worry. We're not part of the 75% who lose money because we don't know when to get out. Just the opposite. But the big thing is this. You take your Netflix, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, call them the FANG stocks, if you will. They kept this market up since 2008. For 12 years, they led the market. They've been about 30-40% of the market. So they're the same ones that are going up now. The same exact ones that are going up now. They've been going up since 2008. They never get hurt with these crashes, really. But here's the problem this time. Because the dropping rates to zero is so low, the banks aren't making money. The bank stocks are collapsing. And there lies the problem. No stock. I don't care if it's the FANG stocks. I don't care what stock. What stocks. It can be industrials. It can be retail. It can be whatever you want. You can't have any leader except the banks. You can't take over that position. The utilities can't take over the leadership position. Retail can't take over the leadership position. Banks are so crucial to our economy. So all we're going to be looking, I kept saying to my members every day, all we're going to do, we're going to keep following every day the banks. As the bank stocks are going down and you see the FANG stocks going up, that's the only time we're going to stay in the market. And then we'll pick the right stocks to make money, and we are. But the minute we start seeing the FANG stocks, or let's just say the big boys, Netflix, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Facebook, start rolling over, because the banks aren't leading, then those stocks are going to crash. They are going to just totally fall apart. Everybody is jumping back into the same stocks. The same stock. They're all going back to Netflix. Hey, look, we're in Netflix. We're doing well with Netflix. We're up 30%. We're doing well with Apple. We're up 12%. We're doing fine in these stocks, but we're going to know when to get out. So the key right now is, no matter how they push this market up, if the banks don't start leading, we're going to go to test the very low again. When will we know that? When you start seeing the FANGs starting to falter, starting to fall apart. By the way, go to my site tonight, my Phil's Gang YouTube page. As I said, I did a whole new second series. My first series was on April 5th. I did a whole new series, the second part of my 4-part series on what the market's going to do. The thing right now, if you gold is what I told everybody, buy the gold stocks. I've got all my members in the gold stocks, okay, and we're doing well with them. Matter of fact, today we're taking some profits. We're up 27% in gold mining stocks. We're up 24 or 30%. Well, let's say 24% AUI. That's another gold stock. Gold itself, GLD, we're up 12%. I've always known when nobody wanted to go. When the stock market kept, after the 2018 crash, right? Nobody cared how bad the market is. Nobody cared. Look, and they kept buying stocks. It's called climbing the wall of worry. They're doing that today. Did you see the numbers that came out in manufacturing and retail and industrial? The worst numbers we've ever seen in the history of this market. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They're all climbing the wall of worry again. The fake business news networks telling everybody everything's going to be fine. As soon as everybody opens up their doors and go outside, go back to work, everything's going to be fine again. So, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. This whole thing is a joke. They just opened up some beaches. This is just crazy. I mean, this is insane what's going on. But again, the money is, you're going to be very, very safe in gold. The next time you get a nice little pullback in gold, that's the time. And when I say gold, I'm talking about the gold stocks and the mining stocks. Don't go out and buy the actual gold, okay? I mean, what are you going to do with that? Lug it around? So, again, join my gang. It's free for 10 days. You get the membership, you get the color-coded chart, and every day at 2 o'clock, you get your video of all our portfolio stocks, and the video tells you what to do with each one of our stocks in our portfolio. Just follow what we tell you to do. It's that. Just don't go off the reservation. That's all. Hey, we'll be right back after this break with a lot more.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow. But we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative. He's just a grumpy old man. And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded chart. See you on the chart. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Join my gang free for 10 days and just follow our portfolio stocks. Don't use money. Just do it on paper, and you'll see what I tell you works. You got 10 days to prove that we're full of baloney. Okay? It's easy. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Also, if you want, you can go to my YouTube page tonight where I did my second series of 4, What is the Market Going to Do? What's the economy going to do? Got all the answers right there for you, okay? You know, in 2008, when we had that bailout, and by the way, you know, all bailouts are corrupt. They're contaminated. They're politically contaminated. See the fighting that's going on right now between Pelosi, the Democrats and Republicans, who's controlling the money and all the fighting going back and forth? That's why they don't work. That's just one of the reasons why they don't work, bailouts. The big reason, of course, I just mentioned a little while ago, why on hell would you take a company that has bad management, poor decision makers, and give them more money? Only one reason. Because the people who print the money, who control everything, the 1/100th of 1 percentile and the top 1 percentile, they own shares in those companies. See, they don't want to let them go into bankruptcy because they know even if they let them go into bankruptcy, they feel it's going to be too long before they can go through the cycle, which is you got to build up your company again, right? You got to build up the company, and then you got to make some profits. And then for most profits, you put a lot of it back into business investment, almost all of it. Because the more you put back in business investment, the more productivity increases, the better the wages. People are enthused. They start spending. They start savings. From those savings, you have these beautiful businesses, small businesses start. You can go to the bank, get a loan for a small business. 72% of all our wages come from those small businesses. So you got the small businesses driving the economy, and those small businesses are the middle class. You need the middle class. The middle class is what is the backbone of this economy with those small businesses. And then the economy keeps growing because they're spending too. And it all cycles back into that company again, and you start all over. But that cycle from the crash to where you really got it rocking again takes time. Well, these greedy elitists don't want to take time. So here's what they do to you and me. They say, well, I'm going to take this company I got shares in. They got big shares in. Big amount. I'm talking about big boys. I'm talking about the people who own everybody. Okay? These are the guys. They got big shares in there. And they're going to just say, well, let's just print the money. And let's go and give them money. You just don't give them money. You got to buy something. So they buy as many assets from them they can. And it's all the bad garbage. We talk about this every day. So important to understand. And because of who's buying that bad garbage? You and I are. We have no say about it. The Federal Reserve goes in. They own not the Federal Reserve themselves. They don't own the stock, but the owners of the Federal Reserve owns the stock. So let's say you have a company, a big company, and there's 80 million shares. And out of the 80 million shares, let's say they own 60 million, the big boys, okay? That's what we're facing. So the big boys say, no, what we're going to do is let's screw America. Let's get the printing machine out. They print the money. All that money's being printed, okay? So that means you look in your wallet. All of a sudden, the buying power, you hear this big sucking sound. All that buying power is going away. Then they take that money and they say, okay, they go to the CEO. Hey, we're going to buy all your bad receivables. We'll buy all your bad loans. We'll buy all your we'll buy everything that you got is garbage. It's not performing. That's where we're getting screwed. They're laying that on our balance sheet. Think about it. So when they say we're putting on our balance sheet, we're the ones getting screwed. So when we go to the store next time, we're paying more dollars for everything. But not only that, our taxes go up, our health insurance goes up. See, it's not like, the reason you can't get this across to people, if you could, everybody be in Washington rioting. Ron Paul used to be right. If you could just get people to understand what the Federal Reserve is, people would be rioting. When they tell you, oh, they're keeping interest rates down, there's no inflation, like Larry Kudlow, this really gets me grumpy. This gets me grumpy.
The threat of inflation is nil. The threat of inflation is nil.
You got to be kidding me. How the hell can he say that? The threat of inflation is nil when we're printing $2.3 trillion. By the time they're in, it's going to be $4 or $6 trillion. How can he say that? The balance sheet. Now think what I'm saying. The balance sheet, the amount of garbage they bought from companies before 2008, the previous 20 years was just $450 billion. The 20 years up to 2008, they bought $450 billion worth of garbage to bail out companies. Nothing. 12 years. Just 12 years. We're going to be at $6 trillion. That means, you understand at all what that means? You should be calling your congressman right now. Destroying our kids' futures, our great kids. Are you nuts? And at the end of the day, who's going to make all the money? The very wealthy. Because why? Because they own all the stock. And that's why you got to be in the stock market. For God's sakes, you got to be in the stock market. I don't want you to get into the market because I'm telling you we're up 30% in Netflix during this crash. I don't want you to get in the market because we're up 19% in Microsoft, Starbucks 26%, or gold 27%. I don't want you to get because of that. I can't guarantee you I can repeat that again. I can't guarantee what I'm going to have for supper tonight. But what I can guarantee you is what we do is consistent. It's always consistent. The same profits all the time. And the 5 stocks called Phil's 5 stocks. If that's all you did, followed the S&P and my 5 stocks and those videos of the S&P and those 5 stocks, those instructions, especially for you people who say, I don't want to be involved in nothing. I don't want to learn nothing. I don't want to take any time out. I hate it. I don't want to. Just give me a stock and tell me when to get the hell out. That's all I want. That's how we started to build our business. Well, I shouldn't say we built our business from that. We didn't. But we started to find out over the years, people kept saying more and more, Phil, I listen to your show all the time. Love your show. I just don't have time. I'd love to sign up. I just don't have time to learn how to sell stock. So what do? They keep saying, I don't have time to learn how to buy and sell stocks or go short. So what do? They go to a 401k. Are you kidding me? A 401k? Where the government's trying to screw you? Oh, and by the way, if you have a pension, you're really getting screwed on those pensions. Oh, and by the way, if you're police or fireman and you think you're set, you're with the government, no, you're not. Sorry, big surprise. Jaw dropper. Big jaw dropper. You're not set. They're trying to screw you out of it right now as we're talking. You got to control your own money. And and as close that we can help you is to say, okay, here, Netflix. Like today, you'll get our video today. It'll say this. Now remember, we're already up Netflix at 30%. But again, don't become a gang member because we're up 30%.
Netflix, go ahead and hold this now. If you want to take some profits up here, you can. Now, I told you to take them yesterday. Our stop on it's at 411.11, which is actually down here. So let's move it up to above the high from Tuesday, April 14th. We'll move it up to 418.85.
Do you get that every day? I want to know, you folks in 401ks, do you get a video every day telling you what's going on? Or do you get anything from your broker telling you what's going on? Any stock you're holding? You get that every day? Of course not. Please, join my gang. It's free for 10 days. Check it out. All I ask when you're making money, please help St. Jude. That's why it's only $39.95. It's free for 10 days.
For more information on this show, go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. you immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativegroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
There's the printing presses. Yep, looking in the window of the Treasury. Look at that. Printing. 99.9% of the people have no idea what that means. They don't. They don't have a clue. Did you ever look at a dollar bill? Just look at any bill in your wallet. That's paper. That's paper. Matter of fact, that paper, where I was born, not 2 miles from my home where I was born, that paper's made in Dalton, Massachusetts. And here it is. This is nothing. This is, if we could just get people to understand what the Federal Reserve is doing to you and what they do to you, and they lie and say there's no inflation, there should be buses after buses going down there to raise holy hell, to raise rates, not lower them. Everybody thinks lowering rates, ooh, wow, ooh, great, ooh. When you lower rates, it means the economy sucks. It's terrible. God, you can't get people to understand that. And by the way, the dollar is going to keep getting slaughtered. So make sure you're in the right group. Join my gang. And you get a video every day tell you exactly what to do with what stock. Example, when the dollar goes down, the one place you want to be is gold, right? You want to be in gold. That's the place you want to be. Also, if you're going to buy stop buying these stupid consumer staples, Clorox and Procter & Gamble and all those. Because what happens, the minute there's a little upbeat news, there's no loyalty to those stocks. No loyalty. I mean, it's kind of like you're going into a bomb shelter to say, "Oh, okay, it's over now." Yeah, they're not bombing. Everybody walks out of the bomb shelter. Think of those. The essentials is like bomb shelter stocks. If you want to be in a consumer, just go to the consumer discretionary. Go to Starbucks. I had my members in Starbucks. It was red, then when it turned green on our color-coded chart, it says green. And remember, this is not a joke. When it goes from red to green, it's telling us the big institutions are buying it, and we're going to buy. We're going to buy. Matter of fact, we even started a new color, yellow. So we even get our signal earlier. So we get out. 75% of you never make money because you never get out in time. We added a new color, yellow. Now, if you think this is a game, it sounds ridiculous. It's a toy. You got 10 days to prove me wrong. You got 10 days to prove me wrong. But please, when that dollar goes down, make sure you're at least be in the semiconductors. Those will go, industrials will go up. See, it's easy to buy a stock. How the hell do you get out of the stock? That's the problem. By the way, the days of buying a stock using a broker because he's looking at return on assets, return on equity, profit margins, forward PE, trailing PE, price to sales, that's all garbage. That's gone. People don't realize in 2008, everything changed. Everything changed. It got to the point, I mean, they're loving this. You realize that they're starting another bubble. We had the dot-com bubble, the housing bubble, the QE bubble. They are so delighted. People have the virus. They're dancing in the streets of Wall Street. They're dancing. Boy, this is great fun. They cracked this bubble. Now let's get started with a new one. But this time, let's go in with let's print $6 trillion. My Lord. Pretty soon, I'm going to have to bring a mule with me, to go shopping at the supermarket. I'm going to have to carry so much money in. I'm going to have to say to the super, my 2 mules are out there all packed with money. Can I get a glass of milk? You got to go out and look at the mule now. You need 3 more mules. Well, I always said you're a horse's arse. Listen to me. What is going on? People have no idea. Do you realize how corrupt? Let's talk about the corruption that's going on now with bailouts. Nobody even thinks there's corruption. I love it. Everybody's getting a check, right? And I'm glad. I'm grateful. I'm happy you're getting a check. I am. I'm grateful. Okay? You need it. I'm grateful. But do you understand that check? That's just one big masking. They're just they think they can just buy you. They can buy your freedom. They can buy your freedom. They can give you money and tell you, oh, don't go in your house anymore. You got to go in the cellar. And people go in the cellar as long as the check comes in. It's ridiculous. You know, first of all, bailouts not only corrupt, but they're bad. They're bad. You're never going to get ahead with a bailout. We have not got ahead since Tell me we got ahead since 2008. This crash is the continuation of 2008. Well, all we did in 2008 is print money to prop the market back up until it was going to crash again. So who makes money? The only people that make money are the big boys who are in the stock market. But also, the little guys can make money too. As long as you're not in a 401k, you can make money. As long as you know when to get out, as long as you know what stock to be in. And I'll prove that for 10 days. Don't have to pay for it. All I ask is please help St. Jude. Just follow my 5. It says Phil's 5. Every bailout is politically contaminated. Always increases the corruption in Washington even worse. Think about it. When politicians have more power, they have the power over the allocation of money. Think about that. Like Pelosi. Look how they're fighting over this. That is power. They got power over this money. They can cut deals. They get their lobbyists out there. Are you kidding me? All of a sudden, we're starting to see all kinds of exchange of contributions. I can't think of the word. All kinds of contributions now. People are going to start contributing to Pelosi, contributing to this one, contributing that. Because anytime there's money on the table, and government's getting big, and they're printing more money, and they're going to give it away. Do you understand it's politically contaminated? It never ends up where it's supposed to go. It never helps the people it was designed to help. Do you understand that? It's so corrupt. And the biggest problem is we're expanding the size of government. What is Trump doing? What is he doing? Bailout rewards these 1 percentile, the executives. It rewards the companies that made poor choices. I can't get this in my mind. A company or bank is going to go down because they made poor choices in 2008. What did they do? They gave money to people who they knew should not own a house. They knew they couldn't afford it. But why did they do that? Because they could take the note and sell it to us, Fannie and Freddie. That's you and me, the Treasury. They could sell it to us. We're on the hook. Say, well, I didn't get anything in the mail, Phil. I didn't see anything in the mail where I'm on the hook. Oh, really? How much is your insurance going up? Your health insurance? What, 26%, 30%? How much is your student loan going up? 35, 40%? How much is your credit cards going up? You pay for it. Of course you pay for it. This thing is so corrupt. These bubbles are man-made because when you can make these bubbles up, guess who makes the money? The big guys. And every bailout, as I say, is so politically corrupt that people who are supposed to get the money don't get the money. And it rewards the bad people. It rewards the bad entrepreneurs. They make mistakes. That's why their company's going down. Shouldn't they suffer the losses? That they go into bankruptcy? And shouldn't they make room for the guy who survived? The guy who made his company successful, and he survived during a bad time. Shouldn't he be rewarded? He's not getting rewarded. He's going to suffer the consequence of rewarding the guy who's a dope. Isn't that amazing? You're standing there in line. They say, all dopes come forward. Every dope come forward. Everybody that their company went to bankruptcy, come forward. Oh, boy, we're going to give you all the money. And all the guys that worked hard, they made the right decisions. They sacrificed. What do I... Guy raised my hand. What do we get? Screwed. Screwed. It's the only word for it. Not a nice word, but it is. And these bailouts always are encouraging more risk-taking. By who? The good guys can't take risks because they don't have any money. They didn't get the money. The bad guys, the bad managers, they're going to get all the money and they're going to take more risk. And who makes out? The 1 percentile who, guess what, owns the shares of all those companies. Join my gang. It's free for 10 days, and you get the color-coded chart. You get your video every day. We post it at 2 o'clock. You can't go wrong. I'm reaching out to help you. You reach out and help St. Jude. We'll see you on the charts. Have a safe weekend.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.